You want to grow. You say you want freedom, depth, strength, meaning, change. But the truth is, you're afraid of leaving what feels familiar. You stay where it's warm, where it's easy, where no one challenges you, where nothing ever really hurts, but nothing ever really heals either. You tell yourself you're being safe, that you're taking care of yourself, that you're not ready. But deep down, you know, you're not protecting yourself. You're protecting the life you haven't outgrown, because you're afraid of the one you haven't stepped into. And that fear, that craving for comfort, it's killing you. In this video, we'll explore why staying in your comfort zone slowly drains your soul. We'll dive into Nietzsche's warnings about safety and stagnation, Jung's call to integration, and Fromm's insights about how modern comfort makes us spiritually dull. Because you were not made for a quiet, comfortable life. You were made to become. Let's begin. You don't grow where you're comfortable. You grow where you're stretched, where you're shaken, where the ground beneath your feet disappears, and you're forced to build new ground inside yourself. Comfort tells you, you're fine here. This is enough. Don't rock the boat. Don't speak up. Don't leave. Don't change. But something deeper in you whispers, this isn't it. You feel the ache, the restlessness, the quiet panic of staying small. But instead of listening, you reach for the familiar. Another show, another scroll, another plan to change. Tomorrow, you live a life that doesn't ask anything from you, and in return, it gives you nothing back. Friedrich Nietzsche warned that the greatest danger is not pain, it's comfort. He wrote, "In individuals, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and epochs, it is the rule." And one of the insanities of our time is the worship of ease. We praise convenience, we chase pleasure, we avoid difficulty at all costs. But Nietzsche believed that greatness, real spiritual strength, comes from enduring contradiction, chaos, suffering. He said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." But if you never face the how, if you avoid discomfort, you never discover your why. Comfort becomes a slow death, not of the body, but of the soul. When you stay too long in your comfort zone, you lose something sacred, your instinct. You stop hearing the voice that says, "This isn't right. This person is draining you. This job is killing you. This routine is too small for who you are." Comfort creates noise, and that noise drowns out truth. You confuse routine with stability, distraction with rest, avoidance with peace. And without realizing it, you become the person who knows better, but never does better. Because better requires discomfort. Carl Jung believed that you cannot evolve by avoiding what is hard. He wrote, "There is no coming to consciousness without pain." You don't become whole by running away from your fear. You become whole by turning toward it. But comfort tells you to run, to self-soothe, to numb, to call your stagnation healing, and your fear self-care. But let's be honest, how many times have you used comfort to avoid change? How often have you said, "I'm just giving myself space," when what you meant was, "I don't want to face myself yet"? Healing is not a spa day, it's a fire, and if you won't step into it, you'll stay the same forever. There is a kind of death that no one talks about. It's not dramatic, it's not sudden. It doesn't come with warning signs or alarms. It comes in the form of routine, in the slow decay of your desires, in the quiet betrayal of your dreams. It's waking up one day and realizing you haven't taken a risk in years. You're living a version of yourself that no longer feels real. You've become a ghost in your own story. That's what comfort does. It doesn't destroy you. It just drains you. One unspoken truth, one avoided decision, one day at a time. Erich Fromm wrote that people often fear freedom more than captivity, because freedom means responsibility. It means uncertainty. It means walking into the unknown without guarantees. So instead, people choose comfortable imprisonment. They stay in the wrong relationship, the wrong career, the wrong identity, not because it's good, but because it's familiar. Fromm believed that real freedom requires courage, and most people are not ready to be free because they'd rather feel safe than awake. But you're here because some part of you is ready. How do you know if your comfort is killing you? Here are a few quiet signs. You feel tired all the time, even after rest. You crave more but tell yourself, this is enough. You daydream about escape, but never make a move. You feel guilt for wanting more. You settle, again and again. You call fear intuition just to justify avoidance. You surround yourself with people who never challenge you. If you feel any of this, don't panic. But don't lie to yourself either. Comfort is seductive, but so is your unlived potential. And eventually, you will have to choose between them. Discomfort is not your enemy. It's a compass. It tells you where the edge is, where you're still growing, where the truth lives. The goal isn't to chase pain, it's to stop running from what pain is trying to teach you. Discomfort in conversation, boundary or truth, trying to rise. Discomfort in routine, stagnation or unexpressed desire. Discomfort in solitude, avoidance of your inner world. Everything you've ever wanted, your voice, your power, your wholeness, is sitting just beyond the place you keep avoiding. Walk there. Nietzsche wrote, "One must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star." Let yourself be chaotic. Let yourself hunger. Let yourself go where the light doesn't reach, because that is where you will remember who you are. You don't have to burn your whole life down to begin, but you do have to start choosing discomfort on purpose. Say the thing you've been avoiding. Set the boundary you've been afraid to name. Leave the room you've outgrown. Do the thing you've romanticized but never acted on. Sit in the silence that scares you. Tell the truth, first to yourself, then to the world. Let your body tremble. Let your voice shake. Let your old life scream on its way out. Because what comes next is everything you've been trying to remember. If this video made something stir inside you, if you felt that quiet grief for the life you haven't lived yet, leave a comment. Tell us, what's the comfort you're ready to walk away from? What part of your soul are you finally ready to wake up? And if you're walking this road of discomfort and truth, subscribe. This space is for you. You are not meant for a life of safety. You are meant for depth, for fire, for freedom. Until next time, keep shining, not to be seen, but to see.